Mastering should in passive voice, expressing advice and recommendations. Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting lesson in our series on English language learning. Today, we're going to focus on a very useful aspect of English grammar, using should in passive voice to express advice or recommendations. It's an effective way to give your sentences a professional and formal tone, and it's especially handy in written English. So, let's get started. In English, we often use should in passive voice when we want to provide advice or recommendations. The formula is simple: the verb should, followed by be, and then the past participle of the main verb. This formula might sound complicated, but don't worry, we'll go through plenty of examples to make it clear. Here's a basic structure: subject plus should plus be plus past participle. For instance, consider the sentence, "The room should be cleaned." Here, we're advising or recommending that the room needs cleaning. The action, cleaning the room, is more important than who performs it. Let's dive deeper into using should in passive voice for advice. When you want to advise someone without directly telling them what to do, using should in the passive voice can be very effective. Consider the sentence, "You should clean your room." This is a bit direct, right? Let's make it a bit softer with the passive voice. "Your room should be cleaned." The advice is still there, but it's expressed in a more indirect, less confrontational way. Now, let's look at how we can use should in passive voice for recommendations. This is particularly useful in formal or professional contexts. For instance, let's say we are discussing a report in a business meeting. Instead of saying, "We should implement these changes," we might prefer a more formal recommendation: "These changes should be implemented." This focuses more on the changes rather than who should carry them out, thus emphasizing the importance of the recommendation. And there you have it. You've now learned how to use should in passive voice to express advice or recommendations. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using this new skill in your everyday English conversations and writings. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I hope this video has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in our next English language learning adventure. Happy learning, everyone!